Well, I tell you what, boys. Whenever somebody says they're doing one last job, it usually means their heart's not in it. Or you wouldn't happen to be a doctor, would you? Because I happen to be looking for one.
Dead by Daylight is always on the quest for new blood, but it seems that the pools of horror seem to be running dry. There are already so many licensed killers. Where would we even find a new one that makes sense to enter the realm? What about a pool of radioactive water? Have we checked that out? Enter the Ghoul from the new hit show based on the popular video game franchise Fallout. Hey, welcome to my channel where I cover all things horror and gaming. If you do enjoy the video, please leave a like so that others can see the video pop up and help this small YouTuber out. Cheers, and let's get to the wasteland. This post-apocalyptic creature has all the makings of a top-tier killer. For one, his very existence is the stuff of This post-apocalyptic creature has all the makings of a top-tier killer. For one, his very existence is the stuff of nightmares. Imagine being chased through the fog by a reanimated, radiation-soaked corpse whose skin is quite literally dripping off the bone. But the Ghoul isn't just a pretty face. This bad boy is a remorseless killing machine driven by an insatiable hunger for flesh. He'll chase you to the ends of the earth, slashing with his razor-sharp blades, fueled by the unrelenting need to feed. Good luck blinding him. Those dead eyes have seen horrors that would make the nurse faint. Now, I'm not saying that he would be carrying Lightborn. I am saying that he might have a new perk making it a bit tougher to blind him. If not making it harder to blind him, then there would be a penalty for blinding him, as the Ghoul has already shown that he does not take kindly to any act against him. Of course, every killer needs their gimmick, that special something to separate them from the pack. For the Ghoul, it's an add-on that lets him vomit a corrosive bile puddle to trap pesky survivors. Imagine looping a pallet only to find yourself stuck in a radioactive sludge pit, helplessly watching as he shambles ever closer with that twisted smile. How delightfully gruesome. His perks are no joke either. How about radiation sickness, which inflicts survivors with a debuff that causes them to cough up blood periodically, revealing their location? Or how about Feral Ghoul, which summons AI-controlled lesser ghouls to wander the map and attack any survivor unlucky enough to cross their path. These bad boys will have Dwights cowering in lockers for days. So to all of you Dead by Daylight devs out there, I implore you, let the Ghoul join the killing grounds. I know some of you may say there's already the Deathslinger that exists in DBD, and I absolutely thought about that as well, but essentially the Deathslinger is essentially a zombie cowboy. The Ghoul is very far from that. I think there is enough separation to, not have too much crossover between two killers, although one is original. I think the Ghoul still really stands out. And through the show, we're already very attached to him. As we've seen his background, he's definitely, I wouldn't say an anti-hero, but probably one of the best antagonists that I've seen in a long time. I think some sick voice lines added by Walter Goggins would definitely be on the table if we were able to get the Ghoul in Dead by Daylight. So again, I know he's a bit similar to Deathslinger, maybe in like aesthetic, but that's really about it. He's not going to be shooting you with his gun and then reeling you in. If anything, he would shoot you with his gun as a Mori. He would definitely throw a lasso and tie you up, pull you over viciously, and then end you, either by shooting you or eating you or both. I think that'd be a pretty sick Mori for the Ghoul. So again, devs, please let the Ghoul join the killing grounds. He's quite the anti-hero that we need. the stuff of nightmares, the king of the apocalypse. Survivors thought the clown was scary. They haven't seen anything. The age of the ghoul is nigh, and the fog will run red with the blood of the unwary and with the vomit of radiation sickness. Now, who would pair well with the ghoul as if he was a fine wine? No other than Lucy McClane, of course. Check out my upcoming video that's going to detail Lucy McClane as our new survivor, as well as what other crossover from the world of Fallout that we would receive, such as cosmetics, charms, banners, and more. I do think there's a lot of room for crossover and a collaboration between Dead by Daylight and Fallout, if not more, now than ever since the popularity of the show. I'm probably not going to censor out these Discord notifications you guys are hearing, so yeah, I'm sorry about that, but I do appreciate you guys checking out the video. If you did enjoy the content, yep, there's another one. Please consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Cheers.